No, I wish I was Crows.
Oh.
I'm sorry I've been torturing your shows, guys.
No. It's for good comic relief.
A lot of the things I'm doing will make sense later on, I promise. But anyway, yeah, MagFest is going to be great. I'm going to be going to that too. But any of you guys within like the tri-state area of like New York, New Jersey, and Virginia, or anywhere like that, please come do it. Crows is going to be there. Martin will be there. Lots and lots of other people will be there. It's going to be awesome, and we'll be doing lots of big stuff there. Lots of announcements and special things that he and I will be doing. So, yes.
Yes. Hooray! We have another caller.
Oh, all right, I will say goodbye to you all now. Farewell.
Bye. Thank you for calling.
No problem.
All right, Tunio, Elio, you're on.
What?
You're on.
On? Oh, good.
We can sort of hear you.
Hey. Oh. I'll probably fix that. Hang on.
British person.
Yeah, British.
Yeah, mind asking question?
Mm-hmm. Is there any particular inspiration behind the intro bit where there would be the last time on Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you're saying like, hey, I'm gonna let you finish, and etc. And the bits at the end where the random character will say something, like in episode 42, my favorite episode, by the way, where he says, great, now I can't get that freaking song out of my head. Any inspiration behind that and stuff?
The inspiration is basically me writing down the word Yami with a colon next to it and then trying to think of something funny that has absolutely nothing to do with the episode. I usually come to that last, to be honest, because I'll write something temporary and then I'll leave it blank and I'll write the rest of the episode and I'll come back to it and think, now I have to get this bit done. Because coming up with something that's completely separate from what I'm trying to actually achieve is really difficult and intimidating. But inspiration-wise, it's completely random and it's nothing I have a set plan for. And so usually the bits that happen after the credits, stuff that I was going to use in the main episode, but I decided to take it out of the episode and move it to the end. It's nothing fancy, really.
All right. Well. Oh, he's muted. So thank you for calling. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. But thank you. Also, I think this will probably be my last question because we got 4 minutes left. Where do you get all the British jokes from? Because you make fun of British people a lot, and you are British.
Yeah. Maybe that's where I get the jokes from.
Oh, okay. Well, that question's answered. Anybody else have any questions before we go? Hey, Kanpai, quit, or Ryu say quit spamming.
Huh?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here.
Lino asked a while back, and I was meaning to ask you, but then we got callers, and he or she wants to know if Joey has Brooklyn Rage. Do you, LittleKuriboh, have London Rage?
Well, if I lived in London, I would have that, but I have Scunthorpe Rage.
That's not nearly as impressive as Brooklyn Rage.
No. You'd have to go a long way to get Brooklyn Rage.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you lived in Brooklyn, in which case you just have to stay where you were.
Where did you come up with all the Mako tsunami jokes?
I mean, all one of them. I don't know. I mean, he likes the ocean a lot. He talks to it. It's his best friend, and I figured, he's an insane person, clearly.
Clearly.
Also.
All right.
I have
well,
a question for you.
Please ask.
Okay.
Ask me a question. Can you do because I own my own separate podcast, can you say something along the lines of, now you're listening to Kanpai Anime Podcast,
Hey,
Plug.
hey, we'll get that later. No shameless plugging on this show. The only shameless plugging we'll do on this special... Hey, the only shameless plugging we'll do on this show is for LittleKuriboh's...
Matchfest.org.
Yes, that and LittleKuriboh's channel, youtube.com/cardgamesftw. So, oh yeah, by the way, vote for that. Here, go ahead and explain the Mashable thing.
Yes, you can vote in Mashable's Open Web Awards social media edition at www.mashable.com/owa/votes. And if you go to the funniest YouTube channel category, you can go and vote for Card Games FTW. We're doing fairly well at the moment. I don't know if we're going to win, but it would be awesome if an abridged series got that kind of acclaim.
Mm-hmm. And to vote, you just log in on the page with Twitter or bloody Facebook and vote. So let's see. Oh, I guess this will be the last question of the night. For those of you wondering, LittleKuriboh's site, I will post it up in the chat box. The final question of today would be why haven't Kaiba's Screw the Rules and Yugi's super special awesome catchphrases come up in recent episodes?
Well, Screw the Rules kind of dead.
Mm.
In episode 44, we had a reference to it there. But I specifically tried to not use... Lady, there's a lady talking, sorry.
Oh, sorry, only we can do that.
I've tried not to use some of the old catchphrases specifically because, that if you keep using them to the point, people start to expect them, and then, they stop being jokes and they just become, rigmarole. They just become redundant. And well, I really try and save them for special occasions.
When the need arises. Wow.
Please ask one more question, Ryusei.
Me?
Shouldn't we say goodbye or something?
That's what I was thinking.
All right, well, that's about...
Oh,
go ahead.
No.
Ask the question.
I'm done.
Okay, well, that's about all the time we have right now. So please, please visit youtube.com/cardgamesftw, and thank you for being on the show for an hour. I know it was kind of planned to be 30 minutes.